Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Spinning Sunday.
Hey.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Matt. I've been on a while, probably since Record Store Day, I guess.
Yes, Record Store Day would have been the last one, so
But,
back in April.
We're here! RSD 2016! Yeah! You fun?
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad I'm
Thank
back.
you for having me in your house.
Yeah,
You've
moved from our place that we had that
Yes.
we would have talked about in one of the first episodes of Sunday Spinning Sunday.
Yeah.
You're laying at home, you're doing chores, you're cleaning, you're maybe sweating in the house, you have a window cracked, you're listening to Slow.
Ooh. Look at this, eh? We were just watching some Iggy Pop. This is Post-Pop Repression live at Royal Albert Hall, and this was awesome.
I know I wasn't planning on watching the whole, like, as much as we did, but I'm glad we did. Which I'd love to go see any concert that.
I know.
The Cream reunion tours were there with David Gilmour when Bowie came on. That was at the Royal Albert Hall as well.
I have the Killers at the Royal Albert Hall.
Really?
Yeah, awesome concert.
Yeah, that's like my new favorite thing to collect. Blu-ray, DVDs of concerts. But with Iggy, we were both kicking ourselves. We didn't see him on this tour. You know, he did all the stuff from Berlin years that we obviously love the most. The Idiot and Lust for Life, produced by Bowie.
This would have been the time to see him. Probably the only chance we would have had.
Yeah,
I
think he might be done now,
Yeah.
touring wise.
Yes, and to see it with Josh Homme, like from Queens of the Stone Age. That was like one of our favorite concerts we saw in 2013. Did you actually get Post-Pop Depression on vinyl? Did you end up getting it?
I did get it. It's actually at my mom's, and I have actually get to listen to the vinyl of it.
Okay.
And I have a few other albums over there. I have Sticky Fingers over there for whatever reason. The Rolling Stones, the newest album, Blue and Lonesome.
Yeah, you were saying.
Just blues classics, they handpicked. It's very raw. There's not a lot of production on it, and that makes it so much better for me. They sound as good to me as they ever have. I love the blue tongue too, how they changed it up. Things by the Stones, always kind of, so picture that but blue. You got the exact same.
Oh, I'm gonna make that blue. Was it last year or was it 2015? I can't remember. You saw the Stones?
I guess it would have been 2015. That
2015?
summer. That was definitely the biggest concert I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It was probably 60,000 people or so. Got to be something like that. But since that concert, I have definitely found a new appreciation for the Stones. They played mostly hits. Not a lot of deep cuts. They were kind of promoting Sticky Fingers, like the reissue. But now, actually, I definitely respect them and what Keith and Mick have done. Especially love Ronnie Wood from The Faces and his work with Rod Stewart. They did a lot of cool stuff that I really loved. Actually, probably even more than the Stones. But seeing him was a big moment for me too. But Blue and Lonesome.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend it.
That's what you've been listening to lately.
Yes,
is
yes,
Iggy and Rolling Stones.
yeah, for sure.
Anything else?
Yeah, you know what? And this is a band that always comes around. I find, I go in stages with older bands.
Yeah.
But also the band. Canadian, formerly, connected with Bob Dylan, his band and the Basement Tapes, which have now become, almost legendary with them and that kind of, that album. I love the band. I love The Last Waltz, the Scorsese film.
Which I have not seen.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Honestly, I bought the soundtrack with you at Beat Goes On. That's one of the favorite things that I own. The movie, The Last Waltz, only shows parts of each person's set that comes on, but the soundtrack is note for note kind of thing. No interruptions with interviews, that kind of thing. I don't think people realize how influential they were to people like Bob Dylan and all the people that performed there. Clapton, Neil Young, Van Morrison, but the fact that Clapton was there, another one of my favorites, really speaks to how great they were. And they've kind of faded. Not a lot of people bring them up.
Yeah.
In terms of really great bands,
Man, they were the band.
They were the band. Yeah. Anyway, been listening to that. That was probably the last thing I spun. But how about you?
I was just talking to it with a coworker. The XX. Do you know the XX?
No.
They just dropped their new album, I See You. I was just driving to Hamilton last night. The moon was out, and oddly enough, two planes, I guess, crossed paths and made an X in the sky. So I was just driving into that, and it was just the perfect night album. Very moody, synthy,
Lovely
just
night.
I was just blown away. So I'm gonna play you some of this, later tonight or
hopefully,
something.
on the way.
Hold On, that's their single. Very catchy song. Another song that just kind of caught my ear was A Violent Noise. I got into Jamie XX and their 2015 album In Color. It had one song called Loud Noises, which featured Romy, and she's in the XX.
Oh, okay.
Just her voice is something to fall in love with. Anyways, probably my #1 album of the year so far. I know it's been, a very short amount of time, and only been 3 weeks.
It came
Yeah, it
2017?
just came out
Oh, wow.
a few days ago. Like,
Oh,
I think
cool.
I went on Spotify yesterday. Oh,
Yeah.
I love Spotify.
I know. Shout out to Spotify.
Yeah, shout out to Spotify. You were like one of the people who were like, you need Spotify. When it gets out, it's there.
I know.
Instantly.
Well, even
like, right on midnight, like, it'll be there.
Yeah, even with Radiohead, like it took like one day.
Yeah.
And then it was like there, or 2 days or whatever. Speaking of Radiohead though, how do you take that up?
What,
Like
Moonshaped Pool?
Yeah, like is that like right up there for you, Radiohead? I know you always
100%.
like new.
I feel like when an album comes into your life and like it's correlated with like good things or bad things and like it really affects you and like I don't know, I find maybe the older I get, the more connected with music I am.
No, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So like when
Yep.
a new album comes and like you just feel it in the time that it was made, there's just an energy that surrounds it. So
Yeah.
I was so into Moonshaped Pool. Mauricio and I got to go see Radiohead in Osheaga, in Montreal. It all came together. Like I was supposed to see them on the King of Limbs tour, but I would say King of Limbs wasn't my favorite Radiohead album. But a Moonshaped Pool could be my favorite Radiohead album.
Yeah.
And of course it's correlated with me seeing them 50 years from now. When I look back at like, you know, my favorite Radiohead albums, this one will definitely stand out because of that.
Listening to Kid A with you when we
Yeah.
spent time with each other last time when I was in London with you, that has really become a really favorite of mine.
Yeah.
For them, obviously in Rainbows, I think I would say is probably my favorite.
Yes, and we listened to that first time in London as well.
Yeah, first time, yeah,
Yeah.
that I listened
On
to.
vinyl.
Yeah. To just touch on, 2016. Yeah, I think my favorite album, you know, if you were talking about your favorite albums a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago, it probably would be Black Star. And
Oh, yeah. And Mauricio has it too.
yeah,
Before I forget. Oh yeah.
Black Star, obviously, I think is my favorite. You know, and I didn't listen to a lot of new stuff this year, maybe because I think partly because of that.
Yeah.
So you know, the Stones have really helped with that. Do you have like a go-to like a good mood album or a band maybe? So like I think my go-to like happy album maybe artist I would have said like probably Bowie.
Yeah.
But now that has definitely obviously changed. I get happy when I hear like on the radio Bowie.
Yeah.
But like to sit down and listen, that always makes me sad. So to get away from the sadness though.
Yeah.
A happy album, I would say Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
That's just a fun album.
Going back to 2013, probably one that I always put on like when I have a party or something. Always go to is Random Access Memories, Daft Punk.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
one album.
Actually, you know what? Any Daft Punk for me.
Yeah.
Anything. I love Homework. Discovery, those two. But yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh man, thanks for having me. And so this has been Sunday Spinning Sunday. I'm Ryan.
Matt.
And keep on spinning, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the conversation I had with Matt. If you can't get enough of his sexy voice, he has a sports podcast with two other great guys. It's called 3 Guys, 2 Footballs. It's found on SoundCloud, and the link's down there below. Also, recently Mauricio released a video of some of the most anticipated tours of 2017. Go check that out.
That's another painful tour that I'm gonna miss, and I'm talking about the XX. I talked to Ryan, and he's gonna go. He's actually going. So have fun, Ryan.
Sorry, Mauricio. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for an upcoming video. We did a follow-up to our most successful video, a Canadian reacting to songs in Spanish. So we look forward to releasing that, and that's everything. Once again, this has been Sunday Spinning Sunday. Keep on spinning, guys. Bye.
Well, I'm going to the Delta where I can have my fun. I'm going to the Delta where I can have my